Very insightful question. So the question is, which PPC metric should I look up when choosing keywords for a product launch? I'm saying that it's insightful because usually people are not asking which PPC metrics matter most or they should look up when choosing products, but they are looking like what is the most relevant keyword. So when it comes down to product launch, technically you don't have PPC metrics for it. The only thing that might be available is Amazon's suggested bid that is going to give you kind of like how much would this keyword cost. But again, that can be not reliable because if you want to showcase your product and you show up on top of search, for example, and your average bid is $1, you might need to bid $5 or even $10 to show up there. So I think the one metric that you should be looking up when it comes down to finding the right keyword is that does the keyword has decent search volume? That is something that you would find if you're going to use a third-party tool such as Helium 10. That is something that can guarantee you eyeballs. So if a keyword has more than 500 search volume, technically you are increasing your chances more to be visible for the product launch than a keyword that has 100 search volume. So that would be the one case that is right now, it's a PPC metric somehow, but it's not really a metric based on the data that you gathered. So that would be the first qualifier. Do I have enough search volume for this keyword? The next thing you would do is once you're going to convert on the keyword, really important is where do you convert on which placement. So there are 3 placements. It is top of search, which basically is whenever someone would look up purified water, your product shows up within the first 4 or 5 placements. That is top of search. Product pages is going to be whenever someone would look up purified water, they're going to click on a different product, but then on the product page, they're going to find your product. That is the placement that you would show up on. And the rest of search is anywhere else besides those 2. Why I'm saying you this is because what we're seeing on our end is that usually for top of search, the click-through rate is going to be way higher than for the rest of search and for product pages. So what is going to be important here for you as metric is see which placement is the one that it's showing that it's going to bring you sales at any level. Right now you're in product launch phase. The only metric should be orders, not ACOS, nothing else. How many orders did you generate it, and do you actually produce any sales? Because if you're not even producing sales at this point, no matter what I'm going to tell you after this. So orders is the main thing that you're going to look up. Do I get orders? Do I get sale from the specific keyword? No matter in which placement do I show up. And the next thing that you would be looking up, say you have 2 different keywords. So we have purify water and we have reverse osmosis water, and your product show up for both of them. Then you're going to look into which one has the highest click-through rate and also has the lower CPC, cost per click, because that way you can budget more for something that might have a high search volume and might be cheaper for you to advertise, and there you have a competitive advantage. Those would be the step-by-step processes I would do in order to find out which metrics would matter most for product launch.